In this video, we'll review the basics of groups. If you have recently upgraded to version 4.5.0, you may notice some significant changes to the group interface. This video will help you navigate these changes. So, what are groups? Groups are used to provide access to resource types and patron portal that requires authorization. Groups can be compared to a college course. Groups can also be considered institutional departments. Groups are comprised of sections, section members, and authorization sets. Groups provide section members access to the authorization set, which includes resource types and checkout centers for patron portal access. Let's review the entities that make up a group. Sections are added to the group and include members. Patrons assigned to the section are called section members. As groups can be compared to a college course, sections can be compared to a different course roster. For example, Photo 101 offers 3 different times or sections of the same course. Each person is registered for the same course, but they may belong to different sections with different instructors and different meeting times. Authorization sets include one or more resource types and patron portal checkout centers that require authorization. Authorization sets are added to the group and provide the group section members access to the resource types and checkout centers for patron portal access. For example, all Photo 101 courses have access to the same resource types of manual SLR, darkroom, and 50mm lens. They also have access to reserve resources via the patron portal and the photography checkout center. These restricted resource types and the checkout center would be added to the authorization set assigned to this group. The group then connects sections and their members to the authorization set. Groups, sections, and authorization sets include their own detail screens in Web Checkout. The group detail screen will display all sections and authorization sets assigned to the group. Hyperlinks are provided to navigate to section and authorization set detail screens. The section detail screen allows operators to add or remove section members. The authorization set detail screen allows operators to add or remove authorized resource types and checkout centers for patron portal access. Now, let's review how to create groups and navigate through this feature in Web Checkout. Let's begin by creating a group. Select the Groups menu, then New Group. Now, adjust the group name in the Admin tab. We'll name this group Photo 101. Click Show More to add additional information fields. Edit fields as necessary. Be sure to save any changes. Now, let's add a few sections to this group. Remember, sections include patrons. Select the Sections tab in the Group Detail screen. To add a new section, select New Section. This will load the Section Detail screen. You are no longer in the Group Detail screen. Select the Admin tab to update the name of the section. Let's call this section Photo 101, Section 1, Fall 2017. Click Show More to view additional section information fields. Edit fields as necessary. We're updating the section start and end dates to reflect when members will have access to the authorization set. The start date manages when access to the authorization set will begin, and the end date sets when access will end. Please note, if utilizing start and end dates, we recommend that you consider where these dates are set carefully and consistently. All entities, groups, sections, section members, and authorization sets can include start and end dates. An inactive status on any one of these entities will deny access to the authorization set. Be sure to save. Now, select the Members tab to add members. To add a member to the section, enter the patron name, user ID, or barcode into the Add Section Member field. This field is an autocomplete field, and like matches will populate as you type. Select the patron to add. Alternatively, you can set your mouse in the field and hit Enter or Return on your keyboard and go to the Find Person modal. Let's add a few more sections to the group. To navigate back to the Group Details screen, select the group name hyperlink on the left-hand side of the screen. To add another section to the group, once again, select the New Section button on the Sections tab of the Group Details screen. Update the name in the Admin tab and the start and end dates if applicable. We'll add a few more sections with start and end dates to reflect the current semester, and a few sections to reflect the upcoming Spring 2018 semester. Upcoming sections should display a start date in the future and a status of inactive. Start and end dates automatically activate and inactivate the section at 1 a.m. local time zone of the entered date. Remember to select Save once information has been updated. Members can be added on the Members tab using the autocomplete field. Let's navigate back to the Group Details screen to view all the sections assigned to the group. Remember, to navigate back to the Group Details screen, select the blue hyperlink text of the group name. Sections will display under 3 headers: Active, Upcoming, and Inactive. Active sections have a start date in the past, with an end date in the future or no end date. Active sections can also have no start date and no end date, or an end date in the future. Only active sections have access to the group's authorization set. Upcoming sections have a start date in the future, and access to the authorization set will not be granted until the start date. Inactive sections can have an end date in the past or a status of inactive and no longer have access to the authorization set. Inactive sections will remain assigned to the group for historical information. Now, let's review how to add resource type and checkout centers for Patron Portal access. From the Group Details screen, select the Authorization tab. To create a new authorization set for this group, select Create Authorization Set. This will create a primary authorization set for the group, and you are now in the Authorization Set Details screen. Once a primary authorization set is added to the group, all additional authorizations must be added to this authorization set. Groups can only have one primary authorization set. From the Authorization Set Details screen, select the Admin tab and update the authorization set name. Click Show More to view available fields. Be sure to save changes. Select the Authorization tab to add authorized resource types or checkout centers. There are 4 section headers on this tab: Resource Types, Checkout Centers, Authorization Sets, and View Authorizations. Resource types add authorized resource types to the authorization set. Checkout centers add checkout centers that require authorization for Patron Portal access. Authorization sets add previously created authorization sets to this authorization set. View authorizations will show all authorized entities assigned to this authorization set. Let's add a few resource types and checkout centers to this authorization set. Type in the name of the resource type, checkout center, or authorization set, then select a like match to add. Alternatively, click on the field and hit Enter or Return on your keyboard to open the related Find screen modal. Select View Authorizations to view all authorizations added to this authorization set. Now, let's navigate back to the Group Details screen using the hyperlinks on the left once again to view all of our group data together. Authorizations are now visible on the Authorizations tab of the Group Details screen. To edit authorizations, click the Manage Authorizations or the Authorization Set hyperlink on the left-hand side of the screen. The Section tab displays all sections assigned to the group. To edit a section, select the section name to load the section detail screen. The Admin tab displays the group information which we added at the beginning of this tutorial. Now that we have reviewed the basics of creating and editing group information, let's review a few helpful tips. All groups, sections, section members, and authorization sets can be created within Web Checkout, as we just reviewed, or by using the import files. For more information on importing data, please see our documentation links below. Start and end dates and status can be set for all entities, groups, sections, section members, and authorization sets. An inactive status on any one of these entities will deny access to the authorization set. To limit issues with dates, we recommend setting dates consistently on one entity. We recommend setting dates for sections, since these tend to expire each semester or term. Remember to use the blue hyperlinks on the left-hand side of the screen to navigate between group, section, and authorization set detail screens. Thank you for watching, and if you would like to see more tutorials, please email implementation@webcheckout.net and let us know which tutorials you would like to see.